Scorpio. Save the best for last, I guess. I've been kind of hesitant to do your reading because I don't know, I just feel like it's going to be really intense. Don't know why. But when I did tap into your energy, oh, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, even Venus, because we do dabble a little bit in love towards the end here. But anyways, what I was saying, I tapped into your energy, and I got like a pit in my stomach. I got just like this pit in my stomach, right? Like I'm like yearning, like a yearning. A yearning for something and like not having it, and it comes off as like affection, so it's like making my heart hurt a little bit. Like, you know, I feel like Scorpio really not only like misses someone in particular, but also really is searching for deeper connections. Like you're feeling the lack of connection right now, and it's putting you just not even like a dark place, it's putting you in like kind of like this reflective, you know, watery energy. But like there's a pit in my stomach, like something's gone. How do I find it? How do I receive it? I'm really wanting to connect. Take a deeper dive. I'm faded. No, we're not gonna go there. It's not that serious. All right, Scorpio. I don't know, I'm just not even like feeling melancholy. Like this need to be in someone's presence is pretty strong. Very intense, missing someone, I do feel. But anyways, the platform I'm gonna use, wanting to talk with someone. There goes my throat again. It's happened in Capricorn's reading too. Yes, hold on. Oh, my ice cubes melted, so that was a little weird on my teeth. I appreciate your patience with me, Scorpio. Any hoot. So the platform I'm using is, first I am using my oracle cards just to tap into your energy, your own energy, your soul's path, what you're thinking, feeling, experiencing, your perception on things, right? The way they're going, your feelings, thoughts, like the energy that's, anyways, but we have like at the bottom of the deck, we have the energy that's around you. So it's influencing you. It's making you focus, right, in that area. It's the power over you. Then we have your personal energy. My daughter's running around playing, so if you hear weird squeaks in the background, no, my house is not haunted. It is just my kid having some fun. Anyways, I'm getting all distracted. Are you distracted? Then we're going to tap into your energy. We're going to tap into the energies that are challenging you. We're going to look a little bit at your situation. And then we're going to see your advice, the best way to approach situations, to overcome obstacles, anything like that. You know, the energy you need to have. And then once we get through that, we're going to go into the second part of the reading, which is still in the same video. But you're going to be using the tarot cards, and that's where we're going to be focusing on love and relationships. The goods. The fun. Scorpios. This is it. Let's see what's going on with your Scorpios. Are you needing that intensity? Okay. Ooh, all right, so underneath we have patience and planning. Yeah, definitely try to figure some stuff out. That card pops up when we are at some kind of a pause. Now, either it's by choice or just happened to roll that way, right? But this card pops up when we need to take a pause. So it feels like things are, you know, maybe even moving a little slowly, but it brings this energy of really concentrating and focusing on, you know, a situation, but also being present about it. You know, seeing the light in a situation, and then it's this pause before something happens when it comes to that, or it's a similar situation that's presented to you, right? We're gonna see what your energy is and how that's gonna come through and play. Yeah, fulfillment of wishes. So that's what's on your mind. You really want something. Okay, actually, you could see it. You could see it in your dreams. It's in your mind's eye. this little chest here that's opening up. It's like giving you a sneak peek. I don't feel like it's here quite yet, but you can feel it's like coming, right? And you can't get your mind off of it. It's something you really, really want. You feel like it's going to fulfill you and your life some way or another, but you have to kind of wait. All right? Okay, so that's where your energy's at. And the challenge is the material harvest. Again, Capricorn got this one too, and you see me shuffle them. But that is challenging because we're actually not, it's not presented in front of us. So with your energy being like, oh my gosh, like I really want this thing. I can't stop thinking about this thing. I want it here, I want it now. This comes in and challenges you. And it's like, okay, well, it's not here, so how am I going to make myself more present in the current day, right? How am I going to vibe in the day-to-day life if I don't have this thing? At least that's kind of like the advice about it, you know? But the challenge is it's not here. You can't see, taste, touch, smell. It's not here in like the 2D. It's not in front of you. You don't have it yet. So you're patiently waiting for it, right? Thinking about it nonstop. Let's see, what is your situation? Trapped in fear. That could be a little bit of self-sabotage. It's conflicting energy because, like, it feels like it's going nowhere, but that's just your mind trying to, play games with you. When you want something so bad, but it's not here, you're missing someone, or you really want this to happen, and it's not here, it can make us really stuck in our heads, and it gives us, like, all this self-doubt. Makes us feel less than, right? He's a prisoner, like trapped in thought. Like, look at his hand on his head, right? Oh my gosh, how am I going to work through this? How am I going to obtain this into my life? So it is like some hard energies to deal with, but there is a need to be patient here and try to be more present. So your spiritual advice is material, spiritual prosperity. So it's not losing track of your vision. Okay, I don't know if this is like the sun or moon right here. I'm not really too sure. And then you have all this water. Okay, but this card is, again, like this timeout thing going on where it's a reflecting moment and like raising up your spirituality. And then there's a lot of synchronicities that happen with this. So the synchronicities are real in your life, if that makes any sense. Okay, but it's not losing track of your wish right now. Yeah, it might not be in front of you. Now, I'm not saying that like the exact thing you want is gonna come in, but it's gonna be something that's like that, like just like that. It could be the exact same thing that you want, but it's gonna be something that's exactly like that, just a little different. Maybe presented to you in a different person, something like that. But it's gonna be what you need, right? Because you're manifesting it. The universe is listening to you. They know what you want, but they're also reading your thoughts, and there's a weird energy going on here. All right, let's tap into your love and relationship reading, Scorpio. Love and relationships. Love and relationships for Scorpio. Who could it be now? I don't know why that song popped in. Scorpio, love and relationships. What's going on? What does Scorpio need to know? That one wanted to come out. Yeah. Oh my God, such a slow moving energy. I'm so sorry. All right. But it does look like you're trying to get someone's attention, or this is someone doing it to you, and it's quite obvious. Like, like on Facebook, like you got someone on there and you either got a crush on them or it's like a fucking ex or something. And this is like as simple as liking a picture, just to kind of get their attention. You're posting things, doing that was way too many, but we'll take them. No, we're not going to take them. That was like 20 cards. Anyways, but someone here is trying to get someone's attention by doing stuff like that. So be mindful, right? Okay. All right, we got the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Interesting. And look how this is like lined up. Okay. What the heck? All right. I'm gonna focus on the Hangman. Talks about a pause so you can get a change in perception. Okay, and what that means, now if you're dealing with a person, it's saying that you're looking at it one-sided and you need to look at it from the other person's side. Does that make any sense? People don't really like to hear that because then that like shows us our actions or whatever. But that's what I get every time when it comes to love with the hangman. It's always like looking at it through another person's eyes, the person you're dealing with, seeing how they see it, right? Put yourself in their shoes, and it completely writes a whole different story. But then we got the Seven of Swords that's sneaking away from that, and like, so that's like, I don't want to look at that side. I don't want to look at that side, and I'm sneaking towards this, you know? It's a very creeping off energy, sneaking away from like responsibilities and obligations, and he's walking, or this person's walking right towards this really like excited energy, you know, like potential messages going back and forth. Which is a little bit of a warning, you know, like, okay, it's just a little bit of a warning because someone in this situation, especially behind this, so whoever is trying to get someone's attention, right? Whoever's trying to get someone's attention is really excited about this other person. Really excited about this other person. And whoever this is, they're like, I don't want to wait around anymore. I feel like, I'm sorry, I feel like this is your energy. Like, I do. Doesn't have to be. Does not. But someone has got someone's attention, okay? Hardcore. And this is like being all excited, being really intrigued about someone, a really fiery energy. This person could be like super creative, very social, especially with that Six of Wands. You know, they do have a big personality. They're the center of attention. You know, maybe they're reaching out to you or, you know, talking to you in some way because they genuinely are curious about the other person. But this other person still has work to do. They're like, no, F waiting around on this situation. I'm going to sneak off from my healing. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to have fun. I want to go towards whatever this is, right? I want to go towards this exciting thing. Things that are here in the reality, which isn't always a bad thing to do, but whatever this situation is that's on pause. Okay, there's a situation here on pause, and someone's choosing to not do the work. It's almost like they're going now in a different direction, if that makes any sense. What else, Scorpios? I knew this was going to be intense. We got the Ten of Cups. Happily Ever After card. That talks about the relationships being overwhelmingly happy. That really does focus on a family dynamic too. You or someone can have kids, or you have kids together. But this is like overall happiness. Wanting that connection, that happily ever after thing going on. But there's something here with the Six of Pentacles. Althea! There's something here with the Six of Pentacles where... So in this really happy dynamic, this could be a best friend, this could be a relationship, a family dynamic, something that is very put together. You know, it's already got some labels on it, if that makes sense to you. Okay, it's existing, right? There's a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, but it's not being reciprocated with the Six of Pentacles. Something's not being reciprocated, you know? It's like, okay, I want this. This is like my ideal. This makes me happy. But it's not being reciprocated to me. And I think that's why, like, someone feels this way. Either you or the person you're dealing with feels this way. I want all this. I want to happily ever after with you. I want to be joyful. I want the potential for us to be long-term. You know, I want to experience life with you. And it's not being reciprocated. So someone... Instead of waiting around for a person, they're going to something else. It seems like it's a little bit more exciting. It's a little bit more passionate. It's a little bit more fun, sexual even. Okay. Anything else Scorpio needs to know? Ten of Pentacles. Again, that's that stability, something that's going to last for a very, very long time. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. I usually don't read reversals, but when they fly out face up and they're like presented to me that way, That's what it's talking about. So whoever this Queen of Swords is, it could be male or female, but I just take the personality of the card, right? Yes, you could be dealing with an air sign that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It usually is like a Libra card though, so keep that in mind. But anyways, doesn't matter. Althea! Sorry, my daughter is doing things she's not supposed to do because I'm preoccupied right now. So she's just getting away with a whole bunch of shit. Anyways, so this Queen of Swords in reverse energy is actually quite a bitch. Let's just be real. Or they're an asshole. At least that's how they're being perceived. So someone could be perceiving you this way, or you could be perceiving someone else. Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who is not communicative. They are not open to having conversations. They're coming off really cold, mean. But honestly, that's just a perception, because it's like when this person looks at this situation, they're really closed off to it, because the Ten of Pentacles is something, again, like kind of like the Ten of Cups, where all these possibilities could be had, all this long-lasting love and security, this relationship, even potentially, this happiness is presented in front of them, and this person's just not seeing it, right? They don't see it the same way. They're actually pretty closed off to it. They don't want anything to do with it. But that's a perception. Every time she comes out in reverse, it's how you're viewing them, or someone's viewing you. So be careful of that, because I just feel like, I don't want anyone to make something that they would consider a mistake. Now, nothing's a mistake. Yeah, because look at the hurt here. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. This could potentially lead to, see, it's hard to say, this could lead to, I'm sick of being so, sad, right? I am sick of being stabbed in the back, it could even be by this person. I'm sick of being stabbed in the back. I'm sick of hurting. I want something that's going to bring me happiness and joy, and it's not in this situation, at least right now. If that's the case, what I always recommend is give it some time, which that is being presented to you. Now, you don't have to take my advice, but taking some space away from a person or situation can give it some breathing room to help it grow, help you forgive, help get past a lot of hurdles that you are experiencing. And it does give people a different perception, especially when you do put yourself in someone's shoes. But there is someone here who's not willing to do that work. Althea! I'm sorry, give me one. So sorry about that, Scorpio. My daughter is doing things that she's not supposed to do. Anyways, Ten of Swords. So, yeah, not wanting to feel hurt, be damaged, right? But anyways. All right, so we got, okay, now we have a King of Pentacles coming through, attached with the Seven of Cups. So, for me, it looks like you're perceiving a situation one way, which is making someone very confused. Now, it could be, flip it how you may. Because now we have the King of Pentacles coming up, which is someone who's, very grounded. They're very realistic, okay? They know what they want. They know what they don't want. Again, grounded, a more practical approach, manner to situations. But they are also super nurturing. Okay, so, and they have, really good, husband-wife material kind of thing. They could be a parent. It's a very earthy quality. It's very sensual, loves food, loves soft clothes. That's just giving you an example of, how this is. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is a really, confusion. Not seeing a situation clearly for what it is. Having to choose. Having to make some, having to make some decisions here based on their reality, which is skewed. Whoever this is, their reality is skewed. King of Pentacles as well could also be, wanting to nurture. So maybe someone's wanting to nurture a situation. They just don't know if they should, because there's this fog or this illusion over their current situation or circumstance. Because the ability to be snuggly and to be loving is all there. It's just there's so much clouds around this situation. Maybe there just hasn't been a conversation that has really taken place. And that's why everything is moving slow and feels really difficult. Yeah, that's the advice. So we got the Five of Swords, and then we got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is all about a very slow-moving energy. Five of Swords is just wanting to give up. Like, someone here is like, dude, this is going so slow and not making any progress, and I'm just ready to toss this out the window. Like, I'm not getting what I need from this situation. Matter of fact, someone's being quite cold. And then your advice is the Hermit, so that's taking a moment to reflect. Taking a moment to be by yourself and reflect about the situation, to find the answers that you need that's going to help you along your journey, your way, right? There's a very slow moving energy here and you're like over it. Okay. Anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. Take a break, Scorpio. Come on now. Don't be, you know, yeah, like you take a step back and find your own damn answers about it. And if something is really meant for you, it will always find its way back to you. Whatever is yours by divine right will always find its way back to you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you guys are celebrating holidays or anything like that, happy holidays, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye.